Okay, so this video, I wanted to get on the Cougar situation. And it's weird I stumbled upon this video scrolling through Facebook last night before I went to sleep. So this video, clearly, this is Jesse and Darcy. Jesse is 24 from Amsterdam, Netherlands. Darcy is age 43 from Connecticut. Now, Darcy is the typical Darcy is the Jan Darcy is a bit of the Jan from The Office. But see, the thing is, Darcy did actually have some children. She has two teenage girls at home, and we're gonna get on this later in the video. Darcy, the difference between Darcy and Jan is, yeah, Darcy. See, these cougars in this demographic, she did succeed at least some part as a woman because she actually did get pregnant and give birth twice. So she feels fulfilled in that, but her deeper characteristics as woman are fucked up. And how can we tell? Because she had to go get a motherfucker from the other side of the world to date her. That's how you can tell. See, if she was worth anything, she would not have to get online and go find a motherfucker the 5,000 miles away from where she is to pay her any attention. And on top of that, she had to find a younger guy. See, before we start this video off properly, I want to explain why these cougars do this. These cougars do this because the reality of the situation of after women get over 30, 35-ish, men of their same age have learned all their games. Okay, so men of their same age really don't even talk to them unless the bitch is talking about fucking within the first 3 sentences. Most men just don't even acknowledge their existence. Okay, unless it's like relative to her, like a lower man, and no woman wants to get with a man who's beneath her like that. So that's why so many women. That's why Tinder and all this shit is filled to the brim with women 30 and over. That's why. I told you guys about that study a while back. It was a speed dating study where they held speed dating for different age groups, and in the 20-year-old age group, it was completely outnumbered. Like 45 men and like 3 women showed up, and then in the 40-year-old age group, it was the opposite. It was like 45 women, and they couldn't even get men to show up. This is why. Because when men and women age, and they're both of equivalent ages after 30, 35, within, 1 to 3 years, maybe 1 to 5 given. Men learn women's games, and most men will not touch an older woman unless she's like talking about fucking in within the first 3 sentences because these women are worthless. Unless she's raising your children, that woman's worth in the world is zero. Period. No, okay, and that is exaggeration. Every now and then, you do find a genuinely decent woman who's older, who's in that age bracket, but it's kind of like that thing of it's not going to be worth your time and effort to put into her to figure out if she's going to be that, because the chances are so high that she is a defective model. She is a defective woman. She is a defective product. It's already such a high chance of it that men don't even want to waste their time on them. I'm sure there are some decent ones out there who will learn how to act, but it's just not worth it. So the only options that these cougars are left with is A, just going gay for their female friends, which a lot of them will do. B, just say fuck it and just be alone with cats for the rest of their life. And just dive face first to some career that they're going to resent. Or C, do what Darcy did. She has to go get a man who she's 20 years older than. Now she's already learned what men want, at least to get the man, in the same room with her, and he'll want to stay around longer than 15 minutes. She's going to have to learn how to act. She probably gave him A1 quality, throw throat fucking, ass fucking, and pussy fucking however he wanted it, with whatever lube and anything the fuck he wanted. She gave him everything he wanted and got him hooked on her. At least, like, semi hooked on her. That's the only thing that'll fall for these cougars. It's the only thing that will completely entertain and fall for a hooker is an unsuspecting man, which is usually going to be, most of the time, just a younger man. That's the only guy. Now, every now and then you find an older guy who he's just dumb. Like, see, notice this with cougars. Notice how cougars can never keep a well-rounded, well-educated, well-aware man around them for too long. No, I promise you, you will never find that, because that man knows what she is. Any man that a Darcy type is going to ever keep around her is going to either have to be just a younger guy like Jesse or a grown man who's a fool. That's the only two things that will. Because anything more intelligent than that will do the math on what she is in society. Period. Now, we're going to start with this video.
You got to cut it on a bias, babe. It stays juicy. I'm just helping you. We're doing this together, right? I've worked in...
Yeah. So they okay, you got to remember. See, when you live with bitches and deal with bitches, she's probably been nagging this motherfucker for the last who knows how long, with a bunch of ridiculous little shit, and this is where it just finally came to a head. You see, this is shit that these reality shows don't show how much of nags bitches are. So when the man finally snaps on the bitch, then the man's just this evil fucking demon. But they don't show the fucking weeks that built up to this shit.
Restaurant. So.
In Deutschland, that could have happened.
I believe him. Because like I said, that American woman, and she's just a little skinny, whatever. She's used to getting away with that, and American men go, oh well, I'm tough, I can handle it. But see, like pretty much everywhere else on the planet, most men just ain't gonna sit up and deal with that shit ever. They would just leave. See, American men, we've been programmed and conditioned to accept this junk. Because you also had to do the math on American bitches also. Most of them are going to be fat. Out of every 10 American women, I think it's 66% of them are obese, and that's like 10% are just overweight. So right off the bat, a skinny woman is just going to be a rarity, and a skinny woman that's anywhere in a healthy age bracket is going to be a rarity. So skinny women know that they have that added cushion of value that men will put up with a little bit more. American men, because that's all American men are used to seeing, is fat, ugly, retarded bitches. But see, this motherfucker from Netherlands, I don't even know why he fucking with her, honestly. Maybe he was genuinely looking for a relationship, or maybe he was I don't know why he fucked. Maybe he just wanted to go to America for real quick, and the show would pay his visa to go. I don't know. I don't know why he did. But he's not. He's used to dealing with a lot less from a lot better quality. I'll say that. I guarantee you that. He's used to dealing with a lot less from a lot better quality and bouncing on that shit. She didn't stand a chance doing that shit. But she doesn't know it because she's a dumb American hoe. She doesn't see that side. She'll never be able to see it because she's always going to be an American woman. It can't happen. This is, I don't know if you ever pay attention to this shit, but like any like media and shit, you never ever hear of men in any other form of media dream about getting with an American woman. You have never. The only things you ever heard was American woman, stay away from me. That's all you hear. You don't hear any people dream about Asian bitches, Italian bitches, French bitches, Ukrainian bitches, Spanish. People dream of all them other bitches. Nobody dreams of American bitches. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. It's not made up. There's a reason why I promise you have never seen any media in your life that ever glorified an American woman. You have never seen it. There's a reason for that, because the world knows they're fucked up. Everybody knows that. The only reason guys fuck with American women is either one, he's an American man and never left the U.S. and he's gotten too used to him and now he's stuck with them, or two, it's a guy who's looking for a visa. Those are only two. Those are the only two ways guys fuck with American guys. Guys actively go fuck America. Once men get out the country and see other bitches and stay there for it and see other bitches, they go back to American women, and it's literally like eating fresh cheese and then going back somewhere to another store, and all they're selling is rotted cheese. Like the look on your face is gonna be like, ugh. How did I ever deal with that shit? How you mean I put up with that from this thing? I'm telling you, man. Like this bitch, she is 43. She still has not done the math. That's a fucked up picture. Let me take that off because I don't like dogging people how they look. She still has not put it together at 43 years of age, 2 daughters, which I'm willing to bet have 2 different fathers, has not had to get a man from 5,000 miles away at 43 years of age. She still has not done the math that maybe it's her that needs to change. This is complete delusion. And you know what? It only gets worse with social media. Because social media, all she has to do is take a picture like this and Photoshop them wrinkles out and make her lips look like she didn't inject it with 50 pounds of Botox. And so she'll look halfway decent and she'll get acknowledgement on Instagram, Facebook, whatever the fuck. And it just raises her self-esteem and validates her into thinking, I'm still right. I'm still right. That's all it does. So they're just destroyed. And it's really sad to watch. A part of it's sad to watch. For a part of it, for me, honestly, to watch women just be dumb and not see it, and that she just doesn't see it. She's 43, single. She had to recruit a man from the other side of the world. The other side. Think about that. Like she had to go, well, not the complete other side of the world, halfway around the world. She had to get a man who was halfway on the other side of the fucking world. So this means any of her coworkers, colleagues, people she goes out to eat, they've seen her. All these other men have passed her up for years. Think about that. This is why I say never mess with a woman online dating. These are the junkyard. This is the junk, no matter what she looks like. This is the junkyard of woman. All of her female friends, they know men. Her married friends got homeboys. Her colleagues, where she goes to work out. You mean to tell me she goes to all these venues for years, and men have passed her up. Think about how heavy that is. They passed her up for years to the point where she thought, ding, I have to go 5,000 miles away before a man will pay me attention again. You see, in real life, not on Instagram and Facebook, but in real life, when they see her actually in real life, she has to get a man from the other side of the fucking world. It's even worse for women because women are sold based off of them just walking in the room and being woman. Where a man still has to talk, he still has to have swagger and all this shit. Woman is sold just from walking in the room and being a woman. That is her sales pitch. And her sales pitch is so fucked up that men have clearly she has 2 daughters. Men have pumped and dumped her, or just completely ignored her for 2 decades. Okay, they have passed her up. Think about how fucked up that is on a deeper level, on that core level. Look at her. Look, how fake tan, Botox. She's doing everything she can to keep that 21-year-old her alive again, and it's just gone. This is so sad. This is really sad. I'm getting depressed thinking about it.